Kimmich is like a boner, you know, except he just gets hard for the ball. I'm sorry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Today, we're talking about Joshua Kimmich. Now, everyone knows I have a few opinions on Kimmich in midfield in particular. My opinion is he's the best right back in the world and he should get back to doing his job. But he's going to stay in midfield and I have to almost find a way to cope with that. So I'm just going to make a video sucking him off. I might as well just turn into Mia Khalifa because I'm sucking him off today. Because Kimmich, for me, has been one of my favorite players over the last 2 years. I think he's just going into my heart last season. My favorite player alongside Thiago and Lewandowski. I mean, it's so crazy how every single player in our squad can be your favorite player. It's like 9 out of 11 players can be your favorite player, and you'd have a very good reason to justify it. But for me, Kimmich, he's someone that I highly rate. I think I call him Kimmichinho, the German Xavi, because he has that ability. He can be Xavi. My opinions on Kimmich in midfield, I think he's more of a number 8, not a number 6. I don't think he's a CDM, and his defensive attributes and also his physical attributes don't show me that he can be a defensive midfielder. For the way we play, we need someone powerful and strong and big, hopefully black, in that CDM role, because they'll just sit in front of that back four and make the crucial tackles and bully the strikers, win headers, things like that. Javi Martinez did it for a long time, and we don't have that. We haven't had that since Javi started dropping off. And I think in a 4-3-3 with Kimmich and Thiago in there as those advanced number 8s, it would work because it would allow Kimmich to drop in between the center backs and create the back three. But then you would have the protection of Thiago and the CDM if something was to happen. And also at the same time, Thiago could drop in. They would take turns doing it as they already do now. Thiago dropped in the back three versus Chelsea. So did Kimmich. For me, I just think that Kimmich in midfield is, he's obviously very good. And the video is why he's world class. He's world class in one side. Like for me, a CDM, he's a world class central midfielder. Let's just say that. Not a CDM. He's not a world class CDM. He's not putting up that type of Kante performance. He's not doing that. For me, central defensive midfielder. It's a role. It's happened. For example, Franz Beckenbauer, if he was to be a modern day footballer, he'd probably be a CDM. The way he played today, he would fit that CDM role. Carry the ball to the back, take a ball and make tackles that are crucial, track runners all over the place and put in crucial interceptions. Beckenbauer would be the modern day CDM. So for me, Kimmich doesn't have that type of style of play. For me, he's a composed guy. He likes to play the ball and make passes into the final third. We'll get to his strengths and weaknesses because this guy has quite a lot of strengths. He's a boner. Strong at all times. But seriously though, I mean, Kimmich for me, he needs a big, black, powerful. No, just take the black out. Maybe Adrian Fien, who he's looking like he's that powerful guy who just behind them two, Thiago and Kimmich, and just protects them with their lives, like an Ndidi, like an N'Golo Kante does for Chelsea. And we need that type of CDM. And I'll get to the evaluation and stats now. But Kimmich, I mean, I didn't know this, but this guy has 8 assists this season. This is coming from Transfer Market, so they know what they're doing. They account for the DFB Cup and the international tournament. Overall, 4 goals and 8 assists for a guy who plays deeper is immense. Kimmich has scored some big goals. If you think about it, the Real Madrid games where we usually lose, I mean, was it last year or 2 years ago, 2018? Kimmich was the guy who scored that goal. Oh my God, he does it so many times. He just always scores in some important moments, and when he gets a chance, you know it's a goal. Kimmich for me just has this unreasonable amount of composure in front of goal, as if he's a striker or something. It's really nice to see a defender with that level of composure and who's not afraid to go at and figure things out by himself. He makes his own solutions on the pitch, and that's very important. Now we'll look at his strengths. Crossing. Last season, for me, he's one of the more efficient crossers of the ball. He doesn't have the Trent Alexander technique where he whips the ball into an area, which he can do, but he stops before he crosses. Like Trent, wants to hit first time crosses or, bang, just slap a ball in almost like he's shooting into a space. Whereas Kimmich, he stops, and then he just puts the ball on a player. He does it every single time. If you look last season, he had one of the best crossing accuracies in the entire league because of how he stops. Like, that's what I love. The guy's so efficiently smart in here. He stops and then he whips it in. That's what Kimmich does so well, and that's what made him the best right back in the world. He was so composed at that right back position. He kept it fluid, he kept it simple, and he kept it going. I'm gonna drink some water, man. You know what's weird? In maybe like an hour, I'm gonna be watching this video with all of you. That weirds me out. It's kind of so weird how I'm gonna be watching this video with you. I'm gonna be in the comments as well, and someone's gonna type something crazy right about now. If you haven't done it, type it. Wow, that's how life is sometimes, man. It's just crazy. Yeah, but back to Kimmich. He's just an efficiently, technically elegant player. He's gifted at many things. I'm gonna say this now. I think as a right back, Kimmich is better going, forward than Philipp Lahm, and Philipp Lahm is better defensively than Kimmich. Philipp Lahm reads the game better, and his tackling is better, which is why weakness, it says tackling for Kimmich. Philipp Lahm knew when to make a challenge, when not to, when to relax the game. Philipp Lahm was just a bit smarter than Kimmich, but that comes over time. Kimmich will get better defensively if he was to play right back, but in midfield, right, he'll learn how to read the game better. But I think his stature and physicality won't fit some teams. Like, for example, say we're playing Real Madrid, Champions League quarterfinal or something, and there's a situation, I just don't trust Kimmich to, hold his own against a Casemiro or someone big like that. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about technically. I'm talking about physically, and also that mental side of being a CDM, to always get to the ball first, to always recover first. If you look at how Thiago plays, he fits it so well because, first of all, Thiago is just he's really strong for someone who's only 5'9". So for me, Kimmich, yeah, you'll learn the defensive aspect of his side of the game later on as he goes through his career. Passing is something Kimmich is good at. Now, he's not the best passer at the club, but he's one of the more consistent passers. I think he's more consistent at passing than Thiago, but Thiago is a better passer of the ball. Thiago could wrap the ball around his foot all the way to the other side of the pitch. The ball could go like this. That's how Kimmich can't do that, right? Kimmich can make the normal pass, like he's simple with it. Thiago's passes will probably, and if like Thiago had the consistency of Kimmich and the passing ability of Thiago now, he would get a billion more assists because every single pass will be a later on assist. It will be a guaranteed open chance at goal. So for me, Kimmich is like our most consistent passer of the ball in the midfield area. He keeps the game easy, fluid. He makes easy passes and he makes hard passes. And that's what Kimmich does so well, man. He's just, that composed nature he brings to our back line is something that we've lacked for a long time. Bastian Schweinsteiger used to do it. Bastian wasn't Xabi Alonso's type of passing, although he was a superb passer. Right, Xabi didn't even look like he put any sort of actual power into his passes. Right, he just kind of bang, and then the ping just went all over the place. That's what Thiago, that's the best comparison. Bastian Schweinsteiger and Xabi Alonso. Now it's Thiago and Kimmich. Thiago being kind of that Bastian type passer, but I mean Thiago has more technicality to his game other than just long pings. But still, Kimmich is the Schweinsteiger. His long shots are amazing as well. He can take the set pieces, he takes the corners, and sometimes Kimmich stands on the edge of the box. And remember last season where he did this celebration or something like that? I don't know. What is it? This? I think it was this. Yeah, or something like this. I don't know. Kimmich did something last season with a crazy celebration after he scored a banger. And from the edge of the box because he has that crazy long shot on him. It's kind of cool how Kimmich shoots, man. But yeah, he's like our Bastian Schweinsteiger. I think Kimmich said in an interview, "I'm Bastian Schweinsteiger. You might as well call me Kimmichinho, the German fan." Well, they're both German. But yeah, I mean Kimmichinho, the German Xavi. I mean, he has the vision, man. Kimmich's vision is immense. And his through balls. I mean, last season, man, I love this. I know it's not him as a midfielder last season. It's him as a right back last season. But I still love it. Last season Kimmich was beautiful. in that right back position. Remember the goals him and Serge set up, maybe for Lewandowski or for each other? Kimmich would just make a nice, lovely breakthrough ball out to Serge. Serge would latch onto it, and it was money every single time. Or Kimmich would get the ball, right, and he would go inside and he would just bang, nice ball to Coman. Coman scores it first time. That's the type of, through balls I'm talking about. He always puts it in. It's so weighted. And what I love about Kimmich as well is his first touch, man. It's not even like a Thiago first touch where it's technicality. His first touch just works. Like what Kimmich does is, I kind of have a similar type of first touch where, it's not like you're trying to, just make the ball stop. Like, for example, he's in midfield. What he does is the ball comes and he just takes it. Watch me do it again. He just does this and keeps the ball on the floor, and it just works for his size and his stature. I do it too, and I'm not his height. I'm 6 foot tall, and it just works for him. Kimmich's first touch is so nice, bro, and it always helps him. You gotta analyze players not only for their stats, but things they do on the pitch. His first touch is immense. Each time, obviously you have a moment where the ball just falls away. That's normal. I've had that, but the way he just cushions the ball and then it drops on the floor. Like, have you seen it? Remember that pass where Thiago went through like 3 players and then he whacked it and then it went like that. The ball curved. Kimmich just bang. The way he just, let me do it standing. He just does this. And then, it's sick. I don't know. I think that's what makes Kimmich so cool, man. That elegance, technical elegance is cool. So his first touch, always getting it on the money every single time, moving the game. That's what he does so well. Kimmich, the German Xavi, he's so good at it. His dribbling is insane. People always tell me, he's not fast, he can't dribble. Kimmich, superb dribbler. Did you see last season? I keep going back to last season because I want my right back. This guy would get the ball, 3 players around him. He would just nutmeg one. He don't even need to outpace anyone, right? He doesn't need to. This guy just puts it through your legs. 2 steps later, he's in front of you, and then he's going and driving at your back line. And if you don't get back and foul him or something, he'll make a brilliant ball, switch it or something, or long ball to Lewandowski or something. We saw against the Leipzig game. Ball drops to the floor, and Kimmich pounces on it with a first-time ball out to Lewandowski. I was like, damn, this guy can pass, bro. This guy's passing is immense. Like, that type of technique it went right on Lewandowski, past Mukiele. He couldn't do crap about it, and we scored and won that Leipzig. Oh, man, Kimmich, man. Such a big game player. But the dribbling, man. The sauce. It's not, for me personally, I'm a player. I've played winger. I've nutmegged 5 people in a row. It's one of the coolest. Like, I nutmeg one, nutmeg the other, nutmeg another, nutmeg 5. Like, I would consider I play a bit like Ronaldinho, right? So, as I move to CDM, because I feel more comfortable in the midfield, I always wanted the ball. And I like being on the ball. I like passing. I like, making assists. As a winger, I didn't score a single goal, but I got a lot of assists. Like, I just like crossing. I like doing that, right? And Kimmich he just does it for me, man. I'm a speed dribbler, so I don't like put the ball in front of you. I'll nutmeg you and run faster than you, get to the ball, and then I'll just push the ball past. I don't waste time. I don't spend time doing the command thing where he just does this, try to trick. I just push the ball past you and run. Like, I'm fast, so I could do that. But Kimmich is on a new level. My man just through your legs. Pow, 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 pow. He's right in front of the ball. Like, he's so good at that, man. And that's what makes him so world-class. The world-class moments. That's what makes you a world-class player, right? His concentration. We've talked about the long shot, set pieces. He's so important for us in those set pieces. He got quite a few assists from set pieces this season and also last season. But, he had a lot of open play assists as well. And, you can watch his play. I say a lot, don't I? But I'm trying to leave it out by just being quiet like that, man. Does that make you feel awkward? Because I've always had this thing where I felt as if I have to keep talking. I can just relax. And I'm sure you'll like it better when I'm not constantly saying, It sounds annoying because sometimes you just need a filler word, and is my filler word. I use it in real life. Actually, no. I don't use the in real life. It's this channel that's made me use That's crazy. But yeah, Kimmich, the German Zafi. I'll be making more of these videos. More of these videos. The players, individual players, because Bayern Munich are getting back to playing next week, actually, in literally under a week now. Oh God, that's crazy. In like 7 days or 8 days now, Bayern will be playing. But before that, we'll have to watch. We'll not have to. I don't have to. 7 days from now, Dortmund versus Schalke. That's the first match watch along. So hopefully everyone's watching that. Let's shout out the channel, because everyone loves when I shout out my channel. Our channel, guys. Our channel. So currently, we're at 319 subscribers. Look, we have to get that to 320. So hopefully, if you're watching this, share the videos. Like, I know a lot of people go, why would I share the videos? Well, come on. If you enjoy the content, then it only makes sense that you share it, and we get more people interested in the channel and more Bayern fans connected. I have it written in here. I don't know if I want to open it, but I wanted to reach Bayern fans all over the world through BayernNow. I have it written like that. I want to reach Bayern fans all over the world through BayernNow. And I have to shout this out because it's quite relevant. The channel passed 20,000 views. That means 20,000. It doesn't mean like 20,000 people, but that's a couple hundred people that have accumulated and watched the videos to get it to that. So I'm so grateful that all of you actually care and are attentive and actually watch the channel, because I wouldn't be doing this if no one cared. I wouldn't be posting if no one cared. I wouldn't be, like, for me, this is my bet. The craziest thing is, the reason I started this channel is, when I went to bed last night and I knew exactly what I was going to say for today's video. Is that weird? I went to bed and to put myself to sleep, I talk about something Bayern. Maybe I'll talk about why Muller is the best midfielder. Maybe I'll talk about why we don't need Kai Havertz. And I'm talking to myself when I'm just laying on my bed at night, the lights are off, and I'm just talking. And I'm just talking to myself about Bayern, right? Conversations that you should probably be having on Twitter, I'm having with myself. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to create a channel for it, because I'm not just going to go crazy talking about Bayern Munich by myself and no one else is going to hear this. And I can't share the platform with others. So I was like, and I sat here and I was like, what would be a good name? that was the first thing. I was like, I had so many names. BayernNow just stuck on me because I was like, Bayern Munich now. Oh, that just sounds so good. And I had to sit and create a logo just like that. And shout out to channels like the United Stand, because I was watching them a lot. And I was like, I wish Bayern Munich had this, where it's just every single day, it's fans just interacting all over the world. I love the fact that my Discord is full of people that just roast me, and it's fine because it's funny to me. And that, yeah, I'm so appreciative of the little community, mini community that we're building, right? It might not have the billions of people that I want. It would be nice to influence 1 billion minds, take over the world, but it's a community we're building, guys. It really is. So if you can, that's why I say share the content, because you want people to be included. You own this channel too, because why would I be doing this if no one was watching? Like, I wouldn't be doing this if you weren't watching. If I sat here, and I've sat here actually, I mean, to be fair, I've sat on my desk, this desk, right? I do other things on this desk. I work from home, not work from home, but I have my little side gig that I do from home, right? I've sat on this desk and I've done other stuff. I do other things other than this channel in my day. And then I've sat and I've done a stream. No one's watched it. I've done it though, so it's, and I almost quit, man. I almost was like, why is no one watching this? And I just had to have faith that someone would watch it. And I'm so thankful. Like, it's kind of crazy. I want to cry. It's so crazy. I'm not someone who gets emotional, so I'm not going to cry for you. But it's so crazy how, you can literally have no viewers. And then, so that's why I don't take anything for granted. I want to respond to every single comment, because That's what makes me happy. I don't even care if I get 1 billion views. I want to respond to comments. I'd rather respond to one comment than get 50,000 views, because that it makes me feel so normal and connected. And I don't know, man. Thank you all so much for watching, though. Keep watching. Leave a like on the video if you're new, and subscribe if you're new. Share the content. We're doing the giveaway. And yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia san mia, and peace. I forgot that. Is it off gates? Yeah, off gates. Yeah, bye.